My neighbor thinks I'm unemployed because I work from home, and now I'm questioning everything so. Apparently my neighbor has decided I'm some kind of unemployed hermit. Yesterday, I was grabbing the mail in sweatpants around 3 p.m., just taking a breather between back-to-back Zoom calls, and she goes, "It must be nice to not have to work." She smiled like it was a joke, but it wasn't really a joke. You know when someone says something with that sweet but salty tone? Yeah, it was that. Just kind of laughed it off. But inside I was like, wait, what? Is that what people think? I'm just hanging out at home doing nothing all day? I mean, I get it. I don't leave at 8 a.m. in heels or a button-down shirt. And I am not seen trudging back at 6 p.m. with a laptop bag and the 1,000-yard stare. But still, the funny part, I'd probably work more hours than I did when I had a traditional office job. Easily, I log on early. I respond to messages late at night. I get the natural end-of-day boundary that commuting used to give me. But none of that is visible from the outside. What is visible is me taking out the trash and joggers, or sitting on my porch at 2 p.m. to get some sunlight, before I go blind from screen glare. And now I'm sitting here genuinely questioning things I never used to think about, like should I be dressing more formally, even if it's just me, my cat, and Google Meet? Should I avoid going outside in the middle of the day, even if that's the only time I take a real break? Is there something wrong with my work habits? Or are we all just brainwashed into thinking productivity only counts if you're re-wearing slacks and have a keycard? It's wild how much we still associate working hard with being seen working. Like if you're not sweating or in a uniform or commuting somewhere, people assume you're not really doing anything. Meanwhile, I've spent the entire morning troubleshooting server issues and haven't even eaten lunch yet. But because I did it in pajama pants, it somehow doesn't feel like real work to other people. Part of me is tempted to start wearing a collared shirt just to grab the mail, or create some fake background noise to make it sound like an office in here, like, "Yeah, Janet, I'll circle back on that." As I walk past the window, to mess with the narrative a bit. But mostly, I think I'm just feeling that weird tension between being comfortable in how I work and still wanting outside validation that I'm not just loafing around. And that's on me, honestly, because I know how hard I work. I know I'm productive. I just hate that. I feel like I have to prove it to people who aren't even part of my life like that. Does anyone else deal with this? That awkward guilt or self-consciousness around working remotely? Do you feel like you're constantly trying to look or act the part of working professional, even though your work speaks for itself? Or am I just spiraling from one passive-aggressive neighbor comment